Hi, Jules here from Joolsedesigns at JT Creations. So today what we're doing is we're creating a scented double page windowed envelope. And it's not from envelopes. I normally do use envelopes, but I've had some feedback when I've done my windowed envelopes that, you know, some people don't have any mailers, you know, they've not had any with windows in for a while. So I did single envelopes, the last one, but this is the double page spread. And the policy pocket closure, as you can see. Oops. And that one's off to the side a bit because the window was there. But on this one, the one that I'm doing now, is I'm going to put the windows like that on both. There's fussy cuts, and this is all part of the Just Peachy DigiKit. The fussy cuts, there's lace, and that is another project that we're doing, but this is the centerfold. So what I'm using is an A4 sheet of the Just Peachy digital kit, and I'm going to cut a line measuring 5.5 inches up. Okay, so this is going to be the hinge. For the envelope flap at the top, like that. I don't have to fold that one over because I've got I'm going to have the windows landscape, and what I'm doing is I'm just folding that in half. So I've got the middle, that's going to be the center, and I'm just going to draw around this one now. Oops. It's best to use pencil because you might just do what I've just done, and you can do it on the other side if you want. Okay, so I'm just going to come off the video and cut those out, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. So I've got my backing paper, and this would be my journal page, and will be my journal page, and it's just a tea dyed one of my digital tea dyes, and this goes there, and I would have that just slightly up like that, and that slightly down. And on the other one it was further down, but I don't need it right down on this one. So I think that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find the middle of this. I'm just trying to, right, so I'm just going to cut this in half. There we are, we've cut it in half, so that's that. That can stay like that. What I'm going to do is put the cellophane on here. So what I need, and these are just cellophane bags that I've bought crafting stuff in, so and I'm just going to take that bit off. Okay, so there I've got my two bits, and I'm just putting glue around the edge, not right up to the edge because I don't want it to smear out. And I'm going to do the same on this one. Now, what I'm using is some washi tape. And what that is doing is that's just protecting the cellophane, well, anything going in the pocket, sort of like clipping the edge of the cellophane, anything that's not. And there we are, so we've got our cellophane, and that's just gone over a little bit, and I'm just trimming that. And I'm going to just trim this one down a little bit, fold it down a little bit. Again, because it's a pocket, I'm just strengthening the edge that's going to be, you know, open and getting things put in. And there we are. We've got that there. We could put that at the bottom, but I think I'll leave it up a bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stencil these bits first, and what I used was Chinese red and I think it was honey pot, and they were the colours that I used, that I got the peachy colours. So this is what I'm using first. And that will do. And these brushes I got from AliExpress. I think they have them on Temu as well. So if you just look for stenciling brushes, I don't have the links anymore. Well, I don't buy from AliExpress anymore. I buy from Temu. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some stenciling on the back of these as well. Either that or cover them with something. I'm just bending these back over again. I'm just going to give that a trim on the trimmer. In fact, what we'll do is we'll do the Chinese red and the honey pot. The peachy rose. So alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go away, I'm going to stitch round the pocket, I'm going to stitch the pocket into the page, and then we'll go and we'll do some decorating. So I will see you in a bit. As you can see, I've just got a little tiny sewing machine, but I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so that's me. I've stitched around the windows and round the pockets. They're the flaps. And then what we're going to do is stick this in. I think I am going to put that at the bottom. Okay, now this one goes on there. And I'm just going to trim a little bit more off that. And it's okay because I've still got the ink around there. It's fine, and I think we can put that down like that. Okay, and I'm going to take a little bit off this side as well. It's just because I've got the flaps together, I'm not wanting one to interfere with the other when the page is getting closed. That's it. And I'm just going by eye just to make sure that that is Don't need too much ink on that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to stitch around that, but I am going to put some lace on the bottom. On the other one I put pink lace, but I'm not. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to put it right the way along. Normally what I do is I cut that in half, but I'm not. I'm going to leave it like that, but I need to it needs to be stitched around the edge, but I can't stitch it right up, so I'm putting this in the middle. Because I want the lace to go slightly over the edge of the page and slightly over the edge of that window and up to that window. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch around here so that won't interfere with that. I want some circles cut for the policy pocket closures. I'm just painting those background because they've had book page on them, they're flipping out, but once they've been closed in a journal they'll be fine. So I think that's the circle. Yeah, okay, so we'll do that. Just get some cream card. Oops. Alright, so I can use the one, can't use them. And I need some right, am I going to use that or am I going to use something else? No, I'm going to use this. So that matches, and it's the pages I print off 2 to a page or 4 to a page because I use them as journal cards. So what we'll do is we'll do this while I'm waiting on the glue to dry. Okay, so I think we'll have that one there and that one there. Have that one there and that one there. And how I did this was use my pokey tool. I guess the middle, I put that under there and poke it through. And I do have some tiny little brads. Well, this is when I know my nails are too long. It's alright, I'm getting them done this week. Okay. And was this one, wasn't it? That one's going there. So when you do this, you really should have something underneath it, but just be, yep, see, I've moved that. Oh, great. I need to sew up that will get done. I'm thinking, why is it doing that? So that's that one. And I do that. And where's the other one? Oh, where is it gone? There it is. So I'm just poking it in like that, just so I can get right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go away and I'm going to stitch around this and then we will decorate it. See you in a bit. Nice, that's me back. So that's it all stitched round. Just taking all the weak ties off. Alright, so now we want the strings on there, and I did have a nice I think what we'll use on this one, we'll use some baker's twine, the yellow. And all I do is I just tie that in a knot and in a knot again. and then cut that one off, and then that goes around there, round the bottom, not too tight. There we are. So again, just lift the button up, put the baker's twine in, tie it in a knot, and in a knot again. Okay, so that's that. So now part of the fussy cuts with the Just Peachy kit is, and I cut these out on my Scan and Cut. So I'm quite happy with these, the way they've come out. So I'm just looking to see where I want them. I did have some bigger ones up there, but I don't think I'm going to bother with these. Right, so we'll try that over there like that, and we'll put that one there, that one there, that one there, and that one there. Yep, and that'll do. Now here, don't want any big ones, but I would like a right, I quite like that. So we'll do that. Regardless of what else I'm going to put down, that's going down because I like the colour. Then back in there. I will put them in a cellophane pocket so I can keep them together with this. And now what we want is we want the ephemera to go in so we can use that in one of them, I think. And this is just the pages done 2 to a page, so I think what we'll do is we'll use one of these and just trimming it, putting it round. Okay, so let me have a look and see what this one looks like before I do anything with it. Right, so I'm going to take a little bit off there. There, that's nice. Yep. And you can take that off there. So that's one journaling card. And what I will do is I'll back these. Okay, so we want the next one. Now, do I want... We'll try this one. So there we've got a bumblebee there, which is perfect. And a little bumblebee at the top. So we'll put them there and we'll deal with these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on coffee dyed paper, I think. Just let me get some coffee dyed paper. There we are. and I'm just going to stitch around them. I'll be back in a minute. Right, so that's me back. So here they are. So that's our journal cards. And if you wanted, you could put, in fact, what we will put these on. Just put it on this one, we won't put it on the other one. And I'm just putting it in there to see how far down. There we are. And there's the centerfold for our journal. So we've got our single envelope pockets made out of book pages and digitals, and now we've got our centerfold. So the next one is I'm going to do diagonal pockets, and you can either use that as separate pages or as your center. If you have more than one signature, you might not want the same centerfold in each one. So hope you get something from that, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.